Renovating homes is a tale as old as time. As soon as our primate ancestors earned the IQ points to start using tools, they also started selflessly fixing other people's houses and putting it on TV. Oh, my bad. Did I say fixing? I meant ruining. Extreme Makeover Home Edition, trading spaces, down home fab, maniacal TikTokers with poor taste doing it to themselves. It's all free real estate, baby! And after now 3 weeks of feeding into my niche obsession, which is home renovation content, it kinda seems like a scam? And my eyeballs are burning. Because holy shit, have you seen some of these rooms? Look at this room. Don't you think this is a cozy room? How about upside down? You still think this is cozy? Because this is the actual room. They designed this room upside down. They even got like little glasses and little plates glued to the upside down table, which would be so cute if the entire room wasn't hideous and upside down. I need to sit down. I feel like crying right now. Oh wait, no, that's just the burning sensation from coarse sand in my eyes from this circus tent painted beach room. Oh honey, did you forget to empty your shoes again after our romantic beach walk? No. The interior designer from Trading Spaces just dumped 700 pounds of sand in our living room, and now I want to be buried alive in it. And these two disaster rooms are only few of many even bigger disaster rooms, all designed on the same show called Trading Spaces, a 2000s TLC TV show, so you know it's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's... Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
Where two sets of neighbors switch houses and with the help of an on-the-show working interior designer get 2 days and $1,000 to renovate a room in each other's house. Although, looking at some of these, it mostly seems like neighbors taking petty revenge against one another by ruining each other's house.
Wow. Look at the wall.
Look at the wall.
That's a rust
my
effect.
gosh.
That's actually rust.
Dinkelberg was mowing his grass on a peaceful Sunday afternoon. How about I glue straw all over his walls? See, to most people, this probably seems like a room with shit smears all over its walls. But actually, those are just individual strands of straw glued everywhere. Now, these rooms are all not so coincidentally designed by the same interior designer on the Trading Spaces show called Hildy, who eventually built up such an infamous reputation that people taking part on the show who got Hildy as a designer knew that they were in for an emotional roller coaster ending in inevitable disappointment. Who the fuck gave Hildy her interior design license? And why are they not in a badly decorated jail cell? I'm pretty sure they brought Hildy on the show to actively destroy people's houses for views. I mean, at one point, she put her own face as a giant, badly designed mosaic on someone's wall. And I can respect that. And whenever Hildy wasn't designing rooms no one but Satan would probably take inspiration from when designing someone's personal hell, one of the neighbors and other interior designers would mess up by completely ignoring the homeowner's wishes. This couple, for example, asked to one, not use the color brown because they hated the color brown, and 2, do not change anything to their beautiful fireplace.
Pam and John were clear in their wish to have their fireplace untouched.
Can you guess what they did?
Pam and John were clear in their wish to have their fireplace untouched, but Doug felt it needed a new look to pull the whole room together. Pam and John couldn't disagree more.
I'm gonna have to leave the room now.
You're that disappointed.
Well, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that's... Boy, she's not happy. She's really not happy.
This poor couple, dude. Like, I genuinely feel bad for them. And as she walked away, Pam forgot to take off her mic, so while her husband John is awkwardly expressing how bad the room looks, but nonetheless loved the show's experience, you can hear his wife sobbing off screen.
Is there anything that you can see in the room to fix certain elements of it to make it better for the two of you?
They included her crying audio on television? What the fuck, dude?
Well, let's go comfort Pam, shall we? Okay.
I mean, I guess that to some people, it's both funny and entertaining to see people's reactions when their worst decorative nightmare comes true. But most importantly, as they say in the show,
everything is reversible.
That's not orthogonal. That's one thing.
That's right, that's right.
everything that the designers do is reversible.
You're all right? And are you gonna still be friends?
Absolutely.
At least till tomorrow.
Okay.
Oof, okay, maybe the damage done to their neighbor relationship isn't reversible. So no one really gets harmed, no one truly gets their house damaged. The extreme stress they experience for possibly losing their most emotional attachment to their home is only temporary. The increased chance at a heart attack is only momentarily. And that's a small price to pay for reality TV. Where a big problem with home renovation content lies for me is in cases where the damage done to people's homes is permanent, or when those who receive those home makeovers are price gouged out of their own houses as a result of now skyrocketed property taxes and electricity bills, which are now suddenly 10 times higher than before their house got renovated, and now their mortgage is being foreclosed. You know, like those shows where they take some inconspicuous deserving low-income family's home, completely demolish it, and replace it with a glamorous mansion featuring a swimming pool, 8 flat-screen televisions, and like 20 CD players to listen to music in every single room, which is just stupid. You could have achieved the exact same result with one CD player and then wirelessly connecting them to your Raycon everyday earbuds from today's video sponsor, Raycon. Raycon offers sleek premium quality earbuds at half the price of its competitors. I've been using my everyday earbuds for a few months now and think they're great. They come in a variety of beautiful colors and their ergonomic design ensures I can listen to them all day without them hurting my sensitive ears. And with their active noise cancellation, I can withstand all the drilling noises from home renovation shows on my TV. And if you do love the heinous sound of drills piercing your eardrums, you can easily switch to awareness mode. It's almost time for the holidays, which always stresses me out. And when I get stressed out, I always get forgetful and chaotic. So their 32-hour battery life and quick charge functionality comes in really handy. Because with my scatterbrain, I'll occasionally forget to plug them in at night. So if you can get your friends an entirely new mansion with a CD player in every room as a holiday gift, get them Raycon everyday earbuds at buyraycon.com/soggy to save big for the holidays and get up to 25% off site-wide. That's right. You'll get up to 25% off everything on Raycon's website when you go to buyraycon.com/soggy. Thank you Raycon for sponsoring this video, and thank you so much for clicking on these links because it helps me out immensely. And now I don't have to buy a CD player for every room in my house like they probably did on that one show, Extreme Makeover Home Edition.
I would think you'd have 9 TVs in one room, and each room has a DVD player and a VHS on it.
A show with an amazing cast, by the way. The charismatic Ty Pennington, who also featured on Trading Spaces, which is probably not a good thing.
All right, lay back. Oh, okay. Let's see. Now, do you see how more amazing the ceiling is?
Hell no. No.
The famous rapper Exhibit, who then later hosted Pimp My Ride.
Nice.
And Michelle Obama, ex-United States First Lady, in that one episode where they collabed with the White House.
My house is fine. We don't need a makeover. We're happy with it the way it is.
Right.
Every episode would feature a family experiencing some kind of hardship, and they'd send them on a week-long luxurious vacation, and in the meantime, within a few days' time, have their home completely rebuilt with the help of hundreds of hired contractors, construction workers, local community volunteers, that one guy punching his hand with a hammer, to better suit the family's exact needs. Although, a few episodes in, I started to notice this pattern where, to the showrunners, I guess it seemed as if every family's needs were pretty much the exact same. Demolish their stinky little shack they might have emotional ties to, and build a Hollywood Beverly Hills mansion on top. I understand that the showrunners wanted to give a better home to the partaking families, while also ensuring there was enough spectacle and glamour in each episode to garner more views so they'd get more budget to keep the show going and help out future families. So it seemed like a net positive. At first. Until you started doing the math and realized that turning an 1800 square foot house into a 5,400 square foot mansion would bankrupt close to any family that's living paycheck to paycheck. Since you're not just tripling house size, you're now also tripling the family's property tax and utility bills. Yeah, that's math for you.
Heartbreak for a Michigan family.
A Texas family which received an extreme makeover after Hurricane Ike, now forced to sell the home at a big discount because they couldn't pay the taxes.
ABC's viewers, of course, never got to see any follow-ups about the homes that were foreclosed upon after Extreme Makeover left.
They are not the only ones out there in a situation like this.
The biggest thing was having to tell my kids that I lost their house.
The Extreme Makeover home sits on the market. A strange twist to what was supposed to be a dream come true.
There is a reason that only wealthy people live in 5,400 square foot mansions, which the Ogvath family featured in this episode wasn't. Having 6 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a computer and TV in almost every room, a kitchen filled with electrical devices, and a home theater after Extreme Makeover Home Edition's renovation. At $1,600 a month for just water and electricity alone, and then a property tax that went from $1,625 to $5,600, I'd probably have to sell my kidneys on the black market just to keep on living, and I only have one of those. I sold the first one for a PS5, which I never use. Now I know that watching the B-movie on a slightly bigger screen might seem worth it, but not if you have to take hundreds of thousands of dollars in loans just because now your electricity bill is higher than your mortgage was before the house renovation. And because they had to do that, the Ogvath family eventually had to sell their house at a massive loss. Well, they shouldn't have asked for an extreme home makeover then. Well, they didn't. See, the Ogvath family's daughter, who had cancer at the time, asked the showrunners if they could renovate the cancer ward in the local hospital.
Used to be just plain white, and it used to be my room.
Their renovated house and all of the financial backlash that came with it was a surprise on top of the renovated cancer ward. Surprise! Oh wow, what? What's a surprise? $10,000 a month? Oh my god, you've got to pay $10,000 a month now. Wait, what? Also, your house is being foreclosed? Oh man. And then after years of struggling with payments, loans, burglaries, and eventually selling the house at a massive loss, they ended up broke.
I think I walked out with $8,000 of that house. I had to just basically say, that was a nice life. We took an offer, and I just let it go.
Same thing with the Simpsons family. Nicholas family, the Herberts, the Jacobos, the Beach family. All of them ended up having to sell their house after Extreme Makeover turned them into mansions. I feel like every time I search something up about this show, I find people talking about how it's infamous for having the partaking families end up in foreclosure or debt. But should the showrunners be blamed for this? Kind of, a bit. While I do think they let this go on for way too long, although who knows what their contractual obligations were with the network they were working with, ABC, and I can't speak for them. I do believe that the showrunners themselves did set out to do this show with good intentions of helping families in need.
Every time I walked away, I felt confident that these families really were in a better place, that they were truly appreciative, and it was just, you know, nothing but, you know, like we had done the right thing.
But kind of lost themselves in the ambition of trying to get a higher viewership with every single episode, which didn't just make people end up with unaffordable mansions, but also the second most silly rooms I have ever seen on reality TV. First place naturally goes to Hildy's design from Trading Spaces, which again Ty Bennington was also featured on.
Now, do you see how more amazing the ceiling is?
Hell no. No.
So I guess that he learned from the master. Because on Extreme Makeover Home Edition, they designed like a room entirely made out of duct tape?
Whoa! When I walked into my room, I opened the door and duct tape scent just wafted my face everywhere. I mean, duct tape is on the lamp, it's on the desk. I have a bedspread and a pillowcase made out of duct tape.
That kid must have loved the wax treatment he got every morning when taking off his soothing duct tape blanket. This is like a weird thing they did on every renovating show back in the day, where if someone had even one specific, somewhat niche character trait or interest, the show would dedicate an entire section of renovation on it. Hey, your 5-year-old likes dinosaurs? How about we fill their room with ferociously sharp dino teeth? Wait, you drink water? Daily? Okay, here you've got the real estate embodiment of Baywatch. Oh, so you like basketball, huh? How about we get you a signed poster from Lakers player Magic Johnson and an entire basketball court? Wait, that's actually pretty cool. I'm kind of envious of that. At least that won't increase the electricity bill like this 9 television setup, where now you can watch every Shrek Cinematic Universe movie at once, with one TV left for Shrek the Musical. Hi, I got haircut while film video. And also, I recently learned that they're planning on rebooting Extreme Makeover Home Edition. And while I'm all for these silly rooms, I do hope they at least learned their lesson and will give families reasonably sized homes in relation to their monthly income. Although I'm doubtful, since they already tried rebooting Trading Spaces back in 2019 and literally advertised the reboot by showcasing Hildy while saying it'll have more outrageous moments. Don't be proud of that! Be ashamed and apologize to Pam instead of screwing with people for views behind the guise of house renovation content. Which, in a way, I guess I'm milking home renovation content right now. I guess there's just a little bit of a home renovator inside all of us. And I'm getting it out of me! Now, while I'm gently removing my inner demons, I wanted to thank you guys because I got nominated for the Jamies, a Belgian content creator award, and you guys voted for me a few months ago, which I am so grateful for. But now, we need to win. So if you have the time, please make sure to go to thejamies.be, link in the description, scroll down, fill out your name, which it can be a fake one, your email, and your age range. Then press this next category button 2 times until you find my handle at Soggy Cereals. Click on it, then just spam the next category button until you get this text box. Paste in a link to your favorite video on my channel and click on this button to vote for me. And thank you so much if you do. Pretty sure I just cut out my spleen. Oh well. If you enjoyed this video, please check out some of my other videos, subscribe to my channel, and check out my socials in the description to become part of my cereal bowl so I can absorb all of your fibers and nutrients.